Hello friends, welcome to HeartScapes Urban Homestead, where we're growing gardens and growing community to be rooted, spacious, connected, and to remember ourselves. My name is Michaela. I'm really glad to have you here. I am homesteading in the traditional territories of the Nisenan, Maidu, and Patwin peoples, also known as Davis, California, in the center of the Sacramento Valley, on a small suburban lot. Here I tend to several gardens, I raise chickens and bees and rabbits, and generally work to realign my life with the rhythms of the natural world, to come back into integrity with the land, with my community, and with myself. This is the first video on this channel, but it's not the first video that I've shared tracking these sorts of gardening, homesteading journeys. I've shared a few such videos over on my first channel, HeartScapes Reiki. On that channel, we explore the meditative system of Reiki from the perspectives of its Japanese origins, and generally how to integrate a spiritual practice into our daily life so that we can cultivate more resilience, more wellness, more connection to ourselves, to each other, to the world, to the land. If you are interested in topics like that, I'd love to welcome you over on that channel, and I'll put information on how to subscribe down below. For me, the garden is as much an intrinsic part of my spiritual life and my connection to the mysterious magic of the world as it is a vehicle for living a sustainable life. And so it just made a lot of sense to me to share those types of videos over on that channel. And those videos took off. There was obviously a lot of interest in the topic, a lot of people who are similarly attempting this walk. And I found that I wanted to share more of this aspect of myself with all of you, to have conversations with other urban homesteaders, to share what I've learned over the 22 years that I have been walking this path and living this life. And so this channel was born as a space where we can have those conversations, where we can share what we've learned and really explore the integration of ways of living that sustained us as a species for millennia, and how to apply those ways of living in our modern context. So at this point, I should probably define what I mean when I say homesteading. I really resonate deeply with the definition shared by my YouTube homesteading mentor, Jessica Sowards of Roots and Refuge Farm. She describes homesteading as more of a set of values and mindsets, more so than a specific fixed type of lifestyle. These are values and mindsets that can be applied in any living situation, from apartments to farms, that can be taken into our life and into our habits and our relationships at any level. If we think about homesteading in the traditional sense, family or collective of families living on a piece of land and largely tending to all of their food and infrastructural needs through their own labor and endeavors and that plot of land, well, then very few of us in the modern world could actually claim that lifestyle. But if we define homesteading as a set of mindsets and values that helped to sustain people in those situations, and we adapt them for our lifestyle wherever it is that we are, whatever season of life that we're in, then we can find a much more practical, directly applicable set of instructions and guidelines for how we can live a sustainable life. And I believe it's really important for us to do that, for reasons that we'll probably talk a lot about on this channel, but certainly at the very core of it, for the life-giving nature that being in direct relationship with the cycles of life gives to us. My understanding of what it means to be a homesteader and what it means to be an urban or suburban homesteader is ever evolving, and has been evolving ever since I became fascinated with this lifestyle, like I said, about 22 years ago. But to boil it down, this is the set of values and mindsets that are really at the core of it for me. First, integrity to the land and the indigenous peoples of the land on which we live. Second, living within natural and seasonal cycles. Third, systems thinking, as in natural systems. Fourth, community sufficiency, for example, barter and other forms of collaboration. Fifth, responsibility within our relationships. Sixth, mindful consumption, resourcefulness, and ingenuity. Seventh, love of whole, from scratch home cooking. And finally, a prioritization of a home-centered life, understanding that that is going to vary a lot and is going to be interpreted a lot of different ways, depending on our lifestyle and the conditions of our families. I'll go into more depths about these mindsets and values in future videos and offer examples of what they look like in my life. If anything on this list is of interest to you, or if you just want to watch a city girl trying to make the best of her little plot of land, I welcome you to subscribe and come along with me on this journey. Share your own experiences, your insights, your questions. I'd love to continue the conversation with you. So friends, welcome to HeartScapes Homestead. And as you move from here into your own journey of creating a sustainable life, may you be deeply provisioned for it. Until next time, I love you. Goodbye.